Hello, 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 hello. I'm Lynn Browder, and I have a son, Owen, who is 11, and he helps me paint. Owen has autism, and we work on his fine motor skills. So he helps me paint the backgrounds with a hand-over-hand method, and then I paint the rest. And lots of times I do flowers and more flowers and more flowers. But tonight I thought I would do not flowers completely. I may or may not do one flower. If all goes according to some plan. I'm not even going to pretend like we have a huge plan because, if you've watched before, you know that doesn't always happen. So, what are we going to do tonight? Well, I'm debating whether I should let you figure out the journey as we go or if I'll tell you. And it depends on the next couple moments how this goes as to whether I'll tell you, I suppose. Because it happens like that. It just happens. My goal is to not go over that far. He's tilting his head. She, I guess. I don't know. He, she. It looks, I think, it's going to be okay. It's going to all work out. It's actually going to work out. This is going to be fine because now I see the little bit of head tilting, and that's good. That's good. We're good with this. So, I'm gonna kind of leave this right here, and we'll keep filling in the blanks. It looks almost like an alien so far, but it's a little head tilter. It's a little head tilter. We shall see. That's always my answer. We shall see. These are the eyes. If that helps in any way, shape, or form, probably not, because I'm kind of digging the head tilt a little bit here. So, unlike when I do flowers, if you've watched my videos before, when I do flowers, I pretty much do all one paintbrush. Not always, but a lot of times I do all one paintbrush. With something like this, I'll do a lot of the colors together and it's okay, but I will be using multiple paintbrushes. Or I think I will. Do you know yet? Do you know yet? Did I even say it? I don't think so. Is that sad? I can't even remember if I told you. I don't think I did. I'm tired. Even though I've been sleeping better, I'm tired. I think I am in perpetual tired motion. Is that? So, I'm kind of liking the head tilt just a little here. I think it'll work out to our advantage. Do you like that? So now, probably should use the, oh, I'm glad I didn't do that. I almost did not, I can't even talk. I almost did the wrong thing. But I caught myself. I did not want that full of cream. I wanted it full of brown, with the cream kind of mixing in there. Believe it or not, this is supposed to be a big ol' aisle. So we will see what happens here. That's why I say it's okay. It's got a head tilt. It's got a head tilt. I'm famous for putting way too much paint on my paintbrush. And then what happens is I drop paint in random locations. So, I'm sure it will happen. But that's okay. We just keep going. So now I'm gonna put the cream. See if I can do this. I didn't quite do the whole like I wanted. And my hands don't always work. I have a slight shake. And so, between not doing the whole exactly like I wanted it, and the shake, we'll see. I'm trying to draw a heart is what I'm trying to do. But fine detail and me do not always get along. The shaky doodle causes, see, I can't even talk and paint at the same time. It just causes, not to be able to. They kind of look like hearts. Kinda. Ooh. Okay, so now for the owl looking part. Oops, I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do some little ear like doodles. We'll get there. That's what I keep telling myself. We'll get there. I keep having paintbrushes that the few of the little bristles do not want to stick down. So, and then we gotta do the flappy doodle arm. We'll do more of that in a second, but we're coming over here to start this one. Gotta get that out there. And I'll probably end up using, this brush I'm using is not my friend to begin with. And then I'm gonna add some more stuff to it. Then, now I got to come in here and got to draw the beaky doodle. That's the technical term. Beaky doodle. I'm gonna see how this this may fade in there too much, and so I have a orange that I think I'm gonna kind of add a little bit of the color to it, just so when it dries it'll kind of have the color. And then I'm trying to decide if I want like feet up or feet down, like it's walking or it's sitting. I'm thinking, let's just do it. Let's just go for it. Let's just go for it, like it's sitting here. Like it's sitting there thinking about its day. Anybody else sitting there thinking about their day? So one of my cats is on the prowl. We've got 2 cats, and one of them is always, let's say it again, always getting into something. And the other one is a lot more laid back. So I hear him getting into something. He finds things to get into. Just always. Always finding something to get into. So I think I'm just gonna add a little extra texture. But when Owen was younger, when we got the cats, he still does, but he wanted he always talked about Figaro from the Mickey Mouse, and so he wanted a cat. He wanted this cat. So we got brothers, and the black and white one looks, you know, like a Figaro, and so he is Figaro, and then his brother is Pockets, and his brother is Pockets because I talk too much. It's because of that, like everyone always says they want a dress with pockets. And so there you are. I have a cat because named Pockets because I talk too much, and that somehow connected to pockets in dresses. So there you go. I know, not always makes sense, but that's the truth. That's where it came from. I don't know if anybody else is having like this record heat right now, but I know so many people are going through the heat, so it's pretty hot right now. I grew up in Texas, or in Florida, and moved to Texas, and then Ohio and West Virginia. So Florida is definitely hot, and Texas, I'm gonna say it was hotter while I was there, but that's probably a wrong statement because Florida's hot like a lot of the time. So I'm not sure, but it was hot. Any which way you go about it, it was hot. I did not, I was going to put, I'm trying to find the green I want. I was going to put a little flower, because I usually paint all flowers. Well, not always, but I paint a lot of flowers. And I have the other color on my paper to do the color, but I forgot to put the green. So I'm just gonna put a leaf. I don't know why I started saying leaf. The word just gets me. I think it's funny for whatever reason. I don't know why. But I'm gonna put a leaf over here. I think I'm shaking the camera. And then my orange is very thick. I might have to this is a mix of colors. I like to mix all the colors when I'm doing flowers, because I like the way it kind of gives, you know, the texture and the look to it. Whoa, did you see that? That was what I was talking about. I almost got it everywhere. So that's the little leaf, and then we're gonna do another one over here, and kind of jagged edge, I think. A little bit more. Have to add color and take away color and mush color and all that kind of stuff. So just gonna add just a little more. And let's see. I feel like I need a little, like, just some belly texture. And maybe some, something up in the face. Just so it's not as flat looking. Doesn't have to have a lot, just enough to kind of, add and oh, I forgot I need to do some eyelashes. That's what I'm missing. I gotta do some eyelashes. Kind of a mix between a bird and an owl, maybe. I mean, a different kind of bird. I just wanted it to have a little more, like, depth to it. It was looking almost too straight. I could go back and do, you know, a whole bunch of little feathers, but we're just gonna do this. And then, let's see. I thought I was gonna drop my brush there. Okay, now this is the part, since I shake some, it's kind of hard for me. I really wanted thin, but this will do. Now, this is the hard part, because I'm going backwards, basically. sometimes I paint with my left hand, and it's actually going better than I thought. Let's not talk out of turn yet, but it's working. It's working. It worked. Yay. Okay. That was good news. Good news. And now I'm just gonna kind of give it a little extra up here. I was gonna leave it, but it felt like it needed, I don't know, it needed something. It just needed a little hair raising, feather raising, something. I don't know. That makes me a little happier. I don't know if it makes you happier, but it made me happier. That's better. We need it to have attitude, you know. Okay, there we go. Now, I always sign O for Owen, and then L, and B. Because he's the foundation of why I started painting. So here we are. All right. Well, thanks so much for watching. I hope you have a great rest of your day. Toodles!